It's from her. Wild Indian, wild more. This is up across the board, y'all. I'm coming to y'all as I am, because I am that I am. I am who I say I am. I am who I want to be when I want to be it. I might want to be somebody else tomorrow. It don't matter. If what I want to be when I walk outside and it was below, I don't know, degrees the other day, and I had got the frostbite. The frostbite had bit me up, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here trying to survive with nature. But get what? I didn't die. RedWine Entertainment. I'm just posting this, y'all. I want to go to 2020. Just highlight some areas. I want to highlight the area about the water. Where I live, or where I'm posted, or where I'm stationed. This is a public service announcement for two purposes. Laws, rules, and regulations that y'all have placed upon others and intended for everyone to follow has caused a major injury in my life. And I just want y'all to know that's wrong. You don't gotta do people like that. It's a free earth. Go mind your business, man. Also, I want to speak on something I don't speak on a lot. In 2018, I was incarcerated for they say I cashed a check. All right, no due process, no none of that. All kind of fake stuff going on, fraud. All right, and I got incarcerated, and I had to go to the prison camps. Okay, my daughter Genesis McCoy was taken by her father, which is okay if he was going to be a respectful father. But what we got going on here is our children. We signed them up for it, y'all, and we got to unsign them up for it because it's not right. So I'm stepping to y'all today with a public service announcement for the public record, and I need the public record to show that I am the mother of Genesis Deanna Faith McCoy, and this is the name that was I placed on the birth certificate, but they didn't tell me that I was signing the contract. Okay, so therefore I renounced it. I take that back. I don't sign it. This because it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't properly transparent. It wasn't the right information. It was misinformation, you guys. You hear me? All right. So I was sitting there. I go and I figure out some things, and I learn law, and I feel that she's been gone since then. I got her back and put her in school. Judge told them in the courts that don't take him back in the party courts, the district courts they got. And he made up a story about I'm on this, I'm on that. Whatever. Y'all know how I go. I go to court. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I wasn't signed up for their rules and regulations, so I don't even know what the hell that means. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I don't give nobody no rights to my child. Any children I have, they are mine outright. By birthright, bloodline, and primogeniture. Okay? But the reason I'm bringing this topic up, people, because I'm a mother. And I ain't perfect. But I had to learn that I was in all that, and I had to get out. And then, it is what it is. But I wasn't even in it like that. I was trying to survive for my children because guess what? We don't get many chances. We don't get many options. We got to be a nurse, a doctor, some shit that's going to keep us away from our children for 12 hours a day, 15 hours a day, and then we want to go out on the weekends and do stuff that don't even matter. Or we want to go get So, when I moved over here, y'all, they went out there and they started working on the water. I live in the country. They started working on the water, so I want to say to these people that are in my local area, I do not appreciate what y'all did with the water. This is your notice of intent to lien because I lost every one of my teeth. And you can say what you want to say about me. I'm a healthy being. You know what I'm saying? But what I've noticed is we have people on the land that act like they own the water. And what they do is they go out there and they put chemicals in it. So they tried to mess up my mouth. I say they did it. Yeah, they did it because they ain't never worked on it. Been 15, 20 years. But you know what? The truth gonna come out. What's wrong with the truth? If you want, I mean, damn, be on what side? What side you want to be on? What's wrong with just telling the truth? You poison the water, man. Okay, water stay red 2 weeks, water stay, so you don't have that audacity to control the water no more, and I want to make this a public service announcement. That's by Empress Ashley McCoy, L. Bay, a Lodian title. Okay, so notice of a lien on property, return to some, return to maker, return to creator. All right. Genesis Deonifate McCoy is my daughter. Playing games with the system is not going to be accepted in a matriarchal environment. We're not going to play games with the system. We're going to be honest. We're going to be logical. We're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to produce, man. Why not? Look at the sunshine. It's warm outside. It's the middle of January because it was always warm. But we're going to be honest about some things. And I just want to put this out there. For the record, let the public record show I'm making a public service announcement. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. But just listen. I pay child support, right? Now, the child support records say that he paid child support and I'm supposed to receive it. But some kind of way they done switched it up, and I'm the one paying the child support out of my estate. You know what I'm saying? And so, therefore, if you're not able to take care of a child without having to have child support, put strains on a person, I'm not saying it just because it's on me. I'm saying it because I was doing fine raising my daughter on my own when he was, you know, he was doing his thing. And I'm not here to bash him because I would never want him to bash my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, women, we have some kind of way believed in this system. And people can say they didn't, but it don't matter. You're tied up in it, and your kids probably at the school right now, learning some ignorant shit that's not going to help them in life. They're getting told how to go be a slave, a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer. Man, all of that is quasi, man. It's an act. They're actors, and they're out here running a play, and they playing with your water. They're playing with what you're putting inside of your body. So when someone tell y'all to eat healthy, man, accept that. It's beautiful, because you can eat healthy, and they're gonna still find a way to come to you if they want you. And I'm talking about the powers that was, you know. The ones that can't really touch you, so they manipulate everything around you. And they can't let you know who you are. That's impossible. So y'all can seek and search all day. They're not going to tell you because you don't know. But for me, in my house, I know who I am. I ain't got to tell nobody. But a daughter is supposed to be nurtured by her mother. A son is supposed to be nurtured by her mother. They should have both parents. But if you have one parent that tells the people that he dealing with, he making deals with, that your mama gone. We don't even know her. How? I got your DNA, Ricky Bobby. I got your DNA because you was not, there. The truth is the truth. We have to learn to be there for our children all the time. And why not have two parents? So while I'm gone, this man comes and takes my baby. I went to jail for marijuana 5 years. I got out in 10 months. They gave me 5 years. Louisiana, they got a hanging judge and all this. They got these circuses going on, and they involve you in it. You know what I'm saying? But I come back. I'm like, my daughter. He cut me off. They blocked everybody from around. That's weird to me. That's a child. Do you know what's happening in the world right now? Whether you're paying attention or not, something's wrong. I'm going to stand where I said. There's a copyright claim on the name Genesis Deanna Faith McCoy. Her name is not Genesis Deanna Faith McCoy because that is the name that's on their birth record. Her name is in appellation form. And it's on the record. It's on the record. It's not public, but it's on the record. She's alive. All right. What you're doing is the opposite of what I'm trying to do. Don't have our offspring depending on the system. It don't have to be like that. Don't have her depending on a handout because, as you can see, handouts are not true. They're not really happening. It's not real. It's you're gonna do what they doing and go in the same circle all day, or you're gonna make a living for yourself. So I decided to make one for me and mine because I am the mother. But don't never tell a child that her mother is not, you don't know her. Don't never tell the enemy that you don't know the child's mother. That's a very, 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 very low point because I'm the only one on the birth certificate, homie. Your DNA, you signed it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have her. 7 years. The only right thing to do is for a mother is to save her children right now. The best thing that she can do for herself is to have a something for her offspring in a world like this right here. To be looking out for their well-being. No matter what I do, when I did it, how I did it, and why, I'm a mother. And I expect that from every father too. If you're in the same situation, it's vice versa, you know. But we got real situations out here going on. I want y'all to listen to my content because I'm really talking about something that I'm not arguing. I'm speaking from experience and truth and upright. Okay? The best thing for a mother to do is love her children. And don't let them get educated by improper people when that's what we're here to. That's why we're here. We ain't got to be so busy. I mean, I just couldn't do it. No, I'm not going to go get a job. With who? I got girls and boys. We can sit around here and be creative and make ideas and make money in our currency that we want it in. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason I do this, y'all, because I've been sitting here for 3 years. Like, no, my family, they gone in the coronavirus. You know, everybody locked down. They went with it. And nobody saying nothing. They act like I just gave. No, I never did. That's a lien on the property. Return back to own. 90 days. Because it's a dirty, dirty world that we live in. If you're willing to go work on the water after 20 years so you can destroy some people because you're pushing them to a certain area to where they're almost gone. Yeah, and you put a school church house here, a Catholic church here, and say we with y'all. No, we not, homie. I got my own flag, man. I got my own flag. So, for the record, let the public record show to the state of Texas, I am Empress Ashley McCoy, LB. I'm a loyal time, a Moorish American national. I'm native to this land. I am a Moor American for any Moorish Americans that got something to say because I don't got time for y'all either. You hear me? I'm a Moor. All right? And I stand. My offspring, return them because I was unconscious and I didn't know that I was signing a contract. And I rescind my signature. And I got it in filed in the state, all right? That's actually a LB Nobility Trust. And the state number is a public record near Shelby County. All right? All copyrights are retained and accessible and in use. That means I give nobody no rights to my property. Or my body, because look at the sun, but y'all want somebody to be in the house. You want somebody not to talk when their voice means something. But they don't got to talk. Get what? And all I'm going to do is go pay $33,000. $33,000, baby. And drop it like it's hot, because if I wanted to, I could have generated that in the first place if people went in our business. Trying to construct some shit that's not going to be that way. Okay? Just let people be. But to all fathers out there, I salute to you all. Any single father that's trying to raise their child or anyone that's trying to raise their child just to get a woman. I don't doubt none of y'all. But when you tell a child that their mother is dead and their mother is secretly fighting because she don't understand what you're doing. You know, and its trust is messed up now. People killing people and people doing all kind of stuff, especially the children. And people are getting manipulated by the internet and then they want to block everybody. That girl can't see nobody in her maternal family. It don't work like that. We have to be honest. We have to be honest. It's love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We have to be honest and truthful about all things, man. So, again, to the city of Joaquin, I'm not a part of y'all. I'm not a part of Shelby County. I have a public record station there. I'm not a part of any state. I am my own state. I am the state. I'm not joining nothing because I got the right to make up my mind. Anything y'all think y'all got signed is denounced, it's rebutted, and it has been, and will be ever since the day it was, because it was under the rest. Okay? Any shots and everything, I need me, because guess what? That's the Nuremberg Code. Y'all made people forget. You did a good job because it worked. A lot of people forgot and fell for it. But what you get in, the in is what you put out, and what you put out is what you get in. Okay, listen. Telling her or telling these people, that the powers that be, that her mother, you don't know her, is illiterate. It's illiterate right now when our people are suffering from miseducation, improper nutrition. You know, we're living in houses. We're the I'm gonna make the sun shine, man. When you build up something that's ugly and not of value around a being, a so-called being, you're transforming their nature. The first rule is let nature alone. You don't bother nature because nature is running the show. You got to answer to nature no matter how divided we are. You got to answer to nature, man. Nature is the one telling y'all, hey, come on, man, where y'all at? Ain't nobody outside. Children don't deserve to be living in living in poverty. But when you got somebody that's downright able to take care of you and them because of what they will do for the love of their children and to be able to provide for them, you lost when you try to go put them in their school system, man. Because first of all, now you got to answer to somebody. You done signed them up with somebody. Now you don't even have the rights that you think that you have. You think you got so many rights, but no, you're child property. Okay? So this is a legitimate conversation. I have said nothing that could cause violence or anything like that. Protection over my daughter. This was meant to be a public announcement for the purposes of awareness and claim. Hold up. Wait a minute, what's up? Go ahead and tell my cup, man. How the hell about it? Walk up in this ready. Walk up in that I'm walking up in I'm ready. I'm walking up I'm ready. Ooh, so much business, man. So much business. Gotta get my mind right. Gotta tell somebody how I want it. I'm like, what's up right now, man? Pull the cup, don't sit down. I'm trying to tell y'all something about all they talking about. All they told us was lies. They told us over sometimes. They told things that did not matter. They told things how to make it. They told things how to us, make us not know who he is. But guess what? I know just who he is. And I ain't gonna hit to represent where you from. I ain't gonna hit to do your thing. I ain't got time to play no more. Hey, you on the door. Shout out to all my old folks. Shout out to my people that y'all try to ask me no more. Listen, wait a minute, hold up. I done put more in my cup. All about Texas, man, what's up? What y'all do? What's up? Everything they giving us, I don't need it, man. I'ma tell y'all like this right here. We ain't finished, man. We ain't right. Can't go. Let your light shine. Let your light wanna be if you can grow. We wanna live, gon' grow. We wanna see the light shine. Don't let your light shine.